Hey everybody, I'm John. I collect cards. Hope you're all doing well. It is Wednesday, May 29th, and I'm doing a double VR here. One of these are getting in just under the wire. The other one I think might be as well. I'm doing one here for Theo, Clemente Collector, and the other for Billy at the card pile. We're going to start with Theo's first. So Theo is asking us to help him out here. He wants us to share a few cards that John 3D80's kid either has, but not in quite as high a grade as we have, or maybe cards that we have that are on his wish list that he doesn't have yet. So, I was a little hesitant maybe to join this one just because I'm not that kind of guy, I guess. But you know what? I'm gonna pile on here and get a third man in penalty as well, so to speak, to drop a hockey reference in there. So I am gonna show a few cards that John, I guess you don't either have yet, or maybe you have, but I think I got you on this one. Got my 78 Topps Reggie Jackson in an 8. I believe you said the other 78 you're looking to get for your post-war Hall of Fame collecting goal is Ted Simmons. And oh, by the way, I have a Ted Simmons as well, also in an 8. And then you also mentioned for 1961, one of the cards you're looking to get, of the two cards you're looking to get, is of the 1960 World Series hero, Bill Mazeroski. I don't have his card slab, but oh yeah, I actually have his card autographed. So thought I'd trot that out. This card will be slabbed probably later this year. I'm going to send it off to PSA with a couple of others to get authenticated. And then one other one I'm going to share. Actually, I got a couple more I'm going to throw out there. 1959, I don't believe you, at least from a month or so ago when you put this video out, I think you're looking to add a 59 Al Kaline. That's your collection. It is a really nice card, and I can vouch for that because I have one right in front of me right there in a 6. That does looks pretty good. Even with that little spot on there, it's still a pretty nice card. It's yeah, it's just a good one. Takes nice advantage of the porthole view. So I look forward to you adding one to your collection soon. But whenever that time comes, hopefully soon. But okay, I actually have a few more I'm going to mention here. Actually, two more I'm going to mention here, John and Theo. So Theo, I know one card that John shared that he wanted to add was from 1954. He has two Giants in mind, two New York Giants in mind. One of them, of course, being Willie Mays. Got mine in a 3 right there. And then he also, actually he has the other one already. He has a Monty Irvin, I believe, in a CSG 4. I do have, here's one where I do have as well and have him topped. So there, got one in a 5 for you right there. Bring it up close. Show you a collector's grade. Nice 54 Monty Irvin. I'm being completely ridiculous here, so John, this is all in jest, as I hope you know. I really like your goal, and hope you're picking away at it nicely as we go here. So, but yeah, I do got that 5 and that Willie. So nice ones there that I like having in the collection. Okay, let's pivot now. I'm gonna move on to my more comfortable, straightforward VRs. But Theo, thanks again for the opportunity on that one. That one was fun to do. Put that little instigator hat on for a little while. All right, so the card pile. Billy wanted us to show a few cards, show some cards that are half grades. He did a video recently where he shared a bunch of half grade cards, and given that I send off to SGC, gosh, about a half dozen times a year for the last couple of years. You can bet that I have a good number of half-graded cards because they like to hand them out. I picked 4 here to share as examples. I'm going to stick with 54 Topps first and share my Richie Ashburn in a 6.5. This is the highest graded card So I do have the entire 1954 Topps set. It was a major goal I undertook, and still hard to believe I actually achieved it. And I just got recently, in the last couple months, got all of the 22 Hall of Famers in the set graded. All of them but one are SGC. The Ernie Banks is my only one that's PSA, because I bought a PSA already graded. But Ashburn came back a 6.5. This is the highest graded card I have in my set. It's one of those where, gosh, I wish it could have been a 7, but 6.5 is quite nice. Really solid card. So thought I'd share that. Then we're going to go actually back one more year. I'm going to share a card from the 1953 Bowman Color set, which is just such an amazing set. I need to pick up a few more of these cards at some point here. I'm going to share my 6.5 of Leo DeRocher. Absolutely love this card. I have you can call it a goal, I guess. It's a mini 3-card goal. Might even end up being a 4-card goal that I want to do of Leo DeRocher. He spans so many decades in the game that I want to have a card from the 30s, the 50s, and the 70s to kind of represent the legacy that he's had in baseball. And he's one of the more colorful characters in baseball as well. But gosh, he was around for a lot of big moments in baseball. Won a World Series with a member of the Gas House Gang Cardinals in the 30s and 34. Came up in the late 20s with the Yankees and played with the Murderers Row Yankees, I think off the bench mostly. But then managed the Brooklyn Dodgers before the Giants, and later the Cubs in the 60s and early 70s. And so I do have a 72 Topps of him as well. It's actually autographed. So I'm looking to pick up a 30s card of him, either a 33 Gowdy or possibly a 34. I think it's 34. The Batter Up. I love to have a Batter Up example, and the DeRocher's actually a really cool one because he's sort of it's like a jumping pose, like he's jumping for a line drive catch or something. But anyway, Leo DeRocher 6.5. I really like that card, and from an amazing set. Two more half grades I'm going to show here. Here's one from 1970 Topps, Rod Carew, and a 7.5. I haven't shown this card in a while. This was part of the first SGC submission I made, which would have been back in 2022. It's also among my first, I talk about these off and on sometimes. It's among the first batch of vintage cards I ever bought. So this one in the late 80s or early 90s, probably around 1990 circa. It was in a screw down holder for 30 plus years. And I'm pretty amazed that it came back a 7.5. I always knew it was a nice card. But when I got back in the hobby, I was, the focus seems to be over here right now. When I got back in the hobby and was ready to actually send some cards off for grading, I knew this would be one of the first ones. I bet the discoloration on the back, it's a little discolored on the back. That's probably what's keeping it from an 8, if I had to guess, because this card is otherwise pretty awesome. And so this is it's a half grade in terms of what if the back was a little more, didn't have that much discoloring on it, did that much yellowing on it. It maybe could have been an 8, which would have been that much better. But it's already an awesome card. I love that card. And the last 7, I have another 7.5 I'm going to share. It's the last card in the video. It's my 1974 Topps #1 Hank Aaron, new all-time home run king. Of course, this was this card came out a couple months before he actually set the record. I bought this in one of my LCSs for, I think it was $20, maybe 25 or 30. Maybe it was 30. I think it was 30 actually. Now I'm thinking about it. But gosh, I'm all in for like 45. I'm pretty sure SGC was down to $15 when I sent this in last year. So the fact that it came back a 7.5. This is $100+ card. So, but beyond that, it's just it was a really pleasant surprise to get it back in the grade that it was in. So, really love having this card. So, there are 4 cards right there that thought I'd trot out for this video, Billy. So, thanks for the opportunity to share these. And Theo, again, happy to trot out a few cards there before to inspire John to pick up, you know, those in the future, so to speak. All right, everybody. Thanks everyone for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Take care.